I've been killing these things.
And you got to.
Bro, fucking, like, you know how it says like 9 o'clock right here?
Right.
I kill this shit by like 3, bro.
Hey, it's crazy. You never know how much water you could drink until you have it on you.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can go all day without drinking, but if it's on you, you're just like, damn,
Boom, and taking pisses. You saw me take 2 pisses right now, bro.
Yeah. Nah, I hear you. Out with the old, in with the new.
Yeah, bro. I'm trying to. Well, it's like the New Year's. I feel corny, but at the same time, like fuck it. Like I'm who I am. Like I'm trying to be a better me this year. Start off the year drinking hella water, like a gallon. You know what I'm saying? Like
my man Yum. Shout out to Yum, man. He always says, today's a good day to drink water.
Yeah, every day.
Every day. Yeah.
Stay thirsty, my friends.
Yeah. For real.
Yeah, water boy on that shit, bro. You like how I wore your shirt today, too?
Man, dude, that's so dope. Bro. Man. When you were a real hustler, like I had to sell mines, you know what I'm saying? So
oh really? Damn, so you don't even have one, bro? You're like a professional athlete, and like you're like, oh, you still have the gloves? Like, no, I don't even have my gloves anymore. Like I have my gloves. They sold them in the auction, or I had to. You don't even get to keep your moment.
It's out. You know what I'm saying? It's gone.
Thank you, bro. That was a dope ass show too.
Right on. The launch party, Casey launch party.
Yeah. I got footage for that. Hopefully, I mean, I guess I can get one of the performances, I guess, from that show. But actually, I think I got some. Not because because I don't have any footage from your newer music except for that show for the launch party. Yeah. But I got to only catch.
That's
exclusive. I got good shots, but I didn't really get a good just straight up. Performance shot or a performance piece like 3 minutes just because fucking I was dealing with old girl, not to say her name. Yeah, she got too drunk.
That's a good outcome.
The bar was lit at the launch party at Pryce Ellis.
That's a good outcome, man. When people are like, we got 2 turn at your party, that's a win in my book.
Bro. She had to go home. I had to get her a lift.
Shouts to her for being there. She was there.
Yeah, she was showing a lot of love.
She was there more than most people,
Yeah. But it was good, bro. That's what's up, bro.
Yeah,
and then thanks for the album. I listened to it. Hey, so check this out. So I don't know if you want me to say this, but anyway, my computer was not playing your album, so I had to hit you up like, hey, yo, bro, I got your thing. Came through with my cousin and gave through what's the store? The 9.
The gallery.
The gallery. All right, because there's that other thrift store. It's just the 9, right?
That's a vintage store.
Yeah, that's a vintage store. Yeah, I know some of the people, kind of like I know of them. You know
I just recently shot a rap in there, so
shouts to the 9. Go peep that on the Instagram. That's so tight that you get like disrespect or like just like the convenience to go in people's places, because that's like a cool like young like spot on like a Miracle Mile.
Mile.
You know what I mean? Like that's legendary. I was telling my cousin because I brought him to your guys' yours place and everything. We to buy your stuff, and he bought that traffic hat.
That was so dope. Yeah.
And
shouts to him.
Yeah, just telling him like on Miracle Mile, like, hey, bro, this is like a staple of like, a lot of these businesses been here for a minute. Some of them been switched out. This place got shut down over there on Miracle Mile and everything.
But we still standing.
Yeah, exactly.
And they just started there, so that's really dope for them. Cities are looking really good in the hip hop scene. I'm telling you, hip hop's gonna save this.
Yeah.
Hip hop's running things right now.
It's kind of weird. I mean, but a lot of like good stuff is coming out of with the music scene and everything.
We're
it's real positive.
Right now,
It's beasting, nigga. But like, especially even your so like I was saying, like your project wasn't playing on my computer, so I had to hit you up. I felt bad to hit you up, but like I wasn't even gonna hit him. I was like, because I don't even care, bro. Like like I said, I only have my 1 CD thing, and that's my computer. You know what I'm saying? Right. And if for some reason wasn't reading it, and then I hit you up, and you're like, oh, I'll get you a new one. I was like, hey, don't even trip. I just didn't know if like any other ones were messed up, and you're like, no, they're all good.
Well, it happened on the last album, but it's like 2020. Like who's really pushing CDs anymore?
Yeah, but then check this out, right? My dumbass fucking forgot. I have a record player and a CD player system in my living room.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't really play it too much because I got into it for like a couple months, and there's just you got to put a lot of time and effort, and I need then the money on getting my needles right and everything. Because a few times I was using, I had to buy a new one, and I was just like, I don't even want to mess these up practicing and stuff.
Yeah.
And then it's just because you're sloppy. But whatever, there's a CD player on there too, but I can mess with the pitches and stuff. So I was playing that last night with my dad, just kicking it. And I was like, oh yeah, let me see if I can. And I'm all playing it, like screwing with it, but I listen to it all the way through, and it's solid. It's different.
Shouts to your dad too, man. If he was slapping that,
he's way cooler than me. But anyway, you even said that. Don't even laugh. This is the joke that Pryce Ellis had to say, because I was just like, because he saw my dad and everything, and then we're all joking around, and you're like, yeah, bro, I'll make a song with your dad probably before you.
His dad's dope, man.
Yeah, bro, he's super dope. Yeah.
Shout outs to the real Michael Harris.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. That nigga, that man. I had to change my name, bro. I couldn't live up to it.
Those are big shoes to fill, man.
Hey, brother, you like my banner, bro?
Banner is lit, man.
This is so crazy.
This is dope. Shouts to Maze. On the
shout out to Maze. Yeah, bro.
Podcast Poppy. Like, this dude is,
this is like retarded ass cool.
Yo, Harmon Warhol for real, bro.
Bro, we shot this in the 9 gallery.
Before it was the gallery.
Dude,
it was
I had the camera though, because I had the microphone.
That was the first time like you even pulled out the mic, I think.
Yeah, that was the first time. Yeah, and then look at where we're at right now.
Hey,
with your new project,
man.
Casey had back.
Yeah.
Talk about that, bro, a little bit. I mean,
Casey, man. So it started about actually like a year and a half, 2 years ago with Sound Appeal. We started sketching out the ideas, and it didn't even come to fruition until like a year and a half later after we started it.
Yeah.
In between that time, I was really finding my groove. I actually produced and fully put out my own production album, Heavy Mellow.
Yeah.
So even though like Casey was started, I paused it for a little bit and went and worked on my own.
Mm-hmm.
I just felt like this is gonna be the first album that I was gonna drop in my city. Hard copies and run the whole 9. I just had to do it on my own stuff first, So I did it all to my production. It went well, and at that time I knew okay, it's ready for Casey now.
Yeah,
and then so Casey comes out on January 20th digitally. Hard copies after the launch party. That was amazing. But
that was dope. It was nice, bro.
A lot of people were asking me about the name. Like, are you familiar with Casey at Bat?
Well, we talked about it, me, Aaron, Zach,
right.
A lot of people just around because you were talking about it. And I already knew it was from the Mudville 9, right?
Right,
yeah,
right.
From that story.
There's a point. This is the shirt right here. I had to wear the shirt. Shouts to the 9, It has the poem on there. The poem's written in the 1880s.
Oh, shit, I didn't even notice. It says Casey at Bat and all that shit, bro.
This is it, bro.
Where the fuck did you get that shirt?
From the 9.
Damn, bro. This shit is like Inception, bro. This shit is like, God damn.
Hey, the roots are deep out here,
bro.
man.
The 9.
Yeah, so.
Damn, bro. That's fucking epic, bro.
Yeah, so look, it actually says June 3rd, 1988 was when this shirt was made. And then I think in 1888, around there is when the poem was written.
Yeah.
So it's I would say it's one of the nation's top poems,
Yeah.
Casey, he's like the superstar player. He comes up to bat. He's got 2 outs, bases loaded. They just know Casey's going to just rock this and it's going to be a home run. They're going to win the game.
Yeah.
And he lets his confidence become arrogance and he strikes out.
Yeah.
It's a huge fail. Damn, Casey, and I mean the correlation with Casey at the bat with our city, maybe the main point that I named it, but also too is I thought the moral of the story was pretty dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes you strike out in life, but you got to get back.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, simple, but then also think about all the detailed, intricate things about it. How you're saying with the shirt, the 9 gallery, everything is intertwined and together. So it could be as as simple as 3 strikes you're out. People use a saying like that, or you know what I mean, how you said you strike out, but next time you got to come through or whatever. Pressure situations, little simple things, but also it's even has a deeper meaning too.
So I thought it was relatable.
Same thing with the music though. I would say honestly because it's different from just how you said the sound from your first one, Heavy Mellow.
Yeah.
I really had to make sure to say it right. The first podcast I said that bad stuff. But anyway, Heavy Mellow. But you know what I mean. It was more of the sample boom bap. You know what I mean. It was more oh, okay, cool. And then on this one, I mean, you got a feature on with Mr. Fab on it. Bro.
Fab,
what the fuck?
Hey. Super duper hyphy.
Bro, what the fuck, bro? You think I'm cool, bro? This nigga got a feature from Mr. Fab. I mean, goddamn.
Yeah, shout out to
happen?
Fabby Davis.
Fabby Davis Jr.
Yeah.
You think that's tight as fuck, bro.
How's the song? It was dope, though.
Yeah, it was dope, bro. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I chopped and screwed music, so I listened to it one time, not really fucking with it, just doing the highs and lows and shit.
Yeah.
And then on the second time, I just fucking I went
Have
pitches
fun.
and shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Doing stops, fucking
dope.
I was that's why I got into doing that shit. But creating a real set, I would have to just delve in for a month.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard. I want to get a 30-minute set one day. like with records and be spinning and shit and everything.
It's really a craft, man.
Yeah, it super is. That's what I realized. I thought it was gonna be not like easy, but I just thought like
more fun.
Yeah. And I was like, oh no, I gotta like really sit here and get shit together. And now I'm just like, oh well, I got other shit I want to do too, but it's always there.
Like that's what kind of put my like my producing on hold, because I make all my beats off of most of them off of records.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, that's just a huge process.
Yeah, it's a big thing. Yeah,
dude, it's like setting the needle on. That takes a couple seconds. Everything, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
like
you got to time it out. You got to know when and
There's
where.
no fast forward or rewind. You know what I'm saying? There's no edit. It's just like, yo, it's real right off the vinyl. You got to buy all the time,
and you got to just keep doing it over and over again and get it set and going ready. Oop, my bad. I was unprofessional.
You're important, bro. You're important, man. I'm just Pryce. I'm just Pryce Ellis, man. You got big things popping.
No, bro. I'm just trying to be like you, bro. Oh, thanks for being at the comedy show too, bro. Showing love, bro.
Yo, man. Nah, the comedy show was lit, man. I seen Harmon do his first comedy act. I thought my jokes were way funnier, but he got the crowd hyped. I don't know how it worked, but it worked.
I went in at you a little bit.
Yeah, we was throwing stabs, man.
Hey, man, dope. I appreciate you being my friend, bro, because like that's what showed like we can get on each other. Like you like how like you said that joke about like with me and my dad or whatever, and then like the same at the comedy show, and like but it was like it's cool, bro. Like I like because even Aaron, the photographer, like shout out to Aaron, like you know what I mean. And we had a dope ass time at the New Year's Eve party.
On 200, I missed that one.
We were just pumping your music too.
Yeah, I don't get to party, man. I don't see these like I might look like a rock star. It might just be the hair, but this guy and the fellow and a couple other fellows, they're real rock stars. You know what I'm saying? I'm posing.
Yeah, me and Zach and my cousin got drunk as hell.
I go to sleep by like 9.
That's cool.
Nah.
That's cool. That's cool, boomer.
I drink water and go to sleep by 9.
I drink water too, bro. Yeah. Honestly, okay, so check this out. I had a terrible ass, like I was hungover as hell. I went to did comedy for my second time ever at Finn's, and I drank too much and I threw up and I stayed in bed till 2 p.m. So it's not that cool being me, bro. It's kind of mad because I missed hot yoga. I really missed it. I'm gonna go tomorrow.
Rock star.
Yeah, yoga and weed, bro.
that works.
That's a good day right there, bro.
Is there nude yoga, naked yoga?
Who wants to do that, bro? Honestly, doing the yoga, bro. There's like dudes who go in there with their shirt off and stuff, and it's not like the most good looking dude. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But if he was good looking, it would make all the difference.
I mean, if I did it would make a difference.
Man.
No, those women are married, but it's just cool. I do it at
chicks going there without their shirt too? No.
Nah. Everyone's pretty like dresses pretty well, and like it's not even, honestly, after you do it, you realize I guess you can make it a sexual thing, but it's like it's more of like a internal thing. Like once you start,
I heard it's a struggle. I heard it's
oh yeah, rough. Bro. It's like because at first I'm like, oh man, I can't even believe. Like I hope I don't get a boner with all these girls. And then like 15 minutes in, you're like not even thinking about that because like this shit's hard as fuck.
You're just trying to hold the pose.
Like, yeah, I'm just trying to hold. Like who cares about like sex at a time like this, bro? I might hurt myself. But yeah, bro, I love yoga. Yeah, it's just tight. But what else, bro? Like that's shit. But like, thanks, bro. Like you getting excited about some of this stuff makes me excited.
It's
bro,
dope, dude. It's dope.
It's just funny because I'm making this out of nothing. You know,
bro. Like shout out to like. There's not. I would say I'm sure there's some aspiring podcasters out here in Stockton, but I think you found a good niche, bro. And I think it's awesome. Dude, it's working out for you. You know what I'm saying? I think a couple months ago, you might have, I don't know if you seen what I seen. Like, I was like, yo, this could be huge, bro.
That's what I saw, too. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, even with, like, Shelly, shout out to Shelly, shout out to 823, the whole team, everybody. It's just, like, God dang, like I just did it, like, from my phone, you know what I mean?
Right.
And then certain people, like, I had good venues, and like I was like, damn, if I had a better camera, then I get a different camera, then I see more legit. Then, I'm putting myself in more situations, and I'm like just blessed that Shelly saw me and asked me to do it, and he's into it, and because like just this banner was just an idea, you know what I mean? And he brought it to life. He's helping me bring a lot of this shit to life. So, I'm just truly blessed. And I mean, I was going to break this down anyway, but I just really wanted to say like, thank you, 823, everybody here. Like this is like, I'm looking forward to the whole future of everything. You know what I mean?
I think podcasts are really winning right now. I think they're really relevant in life anyways. But I mean, I think it's even dope when the energy's right. Like what you bring to the table. I don't know what the hell these things are doing. These are distracting the hell out of me.
Really?
But I'm just gonna be like, these are his, and I don't even whatever.
I want people while we're talking sometimes to go look into him more. Like that's what I do at podcasts.
You know, but that's the type of energy, like, and it's allowing people to be themselves. Like, I wouldn't have this shit at my podcast, but it's him.
That's
you know,
me,
so
bro.
we accept it.
I just want to let people know I collect things, bro.
We accept it. That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah,
you know what
bro.
I'm saying? I see you trying to shout out Pop Funko.
Well, I just want, hopefully, like, I'm like, okay, so check this out, bro. All this stuff is not by accident, you know what I'm saying? So, like, even like the pops and stuff, like, eventually I would want people to, like, not be sponsored. Maybe someone shouts them out. Maybe I start gifting them. Not these are personal. But, like, maybe people will get gifted, or maybe they'll gift me with one.
All right.
And then same thing, like, with this. I want people really, like, podcast Poppy, like, associate that with this picture on, like, a cartoon and everything. Like when I had the idea, like, I want it simple, but I want, like, how your album, like, how you said it could be so simple, but if you look into it detail, I'm wearing this hat for a reason, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the captain of I'm the captain of the ship
I'm
now.
the captain now. Yeah, no, that's dope, man. Like I said, dude, especially your podcast. Like, I'm a huge fan of podcasts, but yours is really dope, man. I think you being yourself so much allows, like, whoever you bring on your guests to just fully be themselves.
That's
like,
the whole point. Yeah,
I'm fully being. This is all you really get. Like, I'm heavy mellow.
Yeah, the heavy mellow. That's
it.
And that's
like,
all I want you to
chilling,
be is whatever you want, and, like, just give me a little energy, and I'll amplify it.
Right,
you know?
right.
I'll amplify it for
dope.
you. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
dope. But I think we were talking. Let's the MISTAH Fab thing, man, and back to the Casey album.
Yeah. We'll close it out after that.
Yeah. You know, the MISTAH Fab thing was solid. I had worked with him like 10 years ago. You know, when I was really starting to do this, and you know, it was dope. We ran into each other at a show out here at Wet Fest. You know, shouts to Jimmy Choo, shouts to DJ. We linked back up right there, you know, and it was solid. It was organic, and we just ended up kind of just exchanging some convo. And when he heard the joint, his email came through.
Yeah.
The joint's called Ghost. There's a lot to that too, but we'll get to that later. And I think he killed it. I got to give shout out to Fab. That was like one of his hardest verses I've ever heard. And I'm a fan. Like, I've always thought what he's done for hip hop, especially on this side of the map. Yeah. I always thought he was really dope. And he came lit on the album. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. He's like the only feature on the album.
Yeah, that's right.
I have another feature, JC, my man JC out here. He came really dope on a chorus. You know,
that's
vocals,
right. I remember hearing another voice on
Yeah,
I remember all the pitches. I was fucking with the pitches. So I was like,
having fun with that.
Yeah, bro. Because even on some of your songs, you even slowed them down, and I either sped them back up or I slowed it down. Like, bro, it was fun, bro. Like, it was like five or six songs.
Five songs.
Yeah.
I wanted to keep it short.
But it's different. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the contrast to the other thing, like, it's
you know, I really thought I was gonna, like, lose my original fan base from it because it was so different. I mean, you hear that all the time.
Your
like,
rapping
artists
is pretty similar. You know
similar. I stayed me. I stayed heavy mellow on it. But I mean, you hear that they're like, bro, we missed the old stuff. It's like, I know, but like, we're artists, again, bro. We gotta change. We gotta change all the time. Yeah. I think that's so. When you said I could do it again, that's why for my first project, I wanted to come straight me. Yeah. Like, if I would have hit somebody with Casey first, they might have expected that again. It's like, man, that was produced by a whole other team. You know, shout out to Sound Appeal, Ofa Show, and J Digital. They did their thing on it. I came with my album the way I did first, self-produced, because, like you said, I could always do that again. People like that. I could always go back home. So, yeah.
And it might even get bigger because it's like, oh, we've been waiting, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I like this, bro, and especially that you made it short because I like those too because it gave you a vibe. Like, it was a sound, like even though it's made by different producers, but it's still like it's a sound and a vibe. You know what I mean? And like you said, like your content and rapping like style was the same, but like it skewed differently because of the sound and how you were influenced by it.
Yeah, it was just a different energy. For sure.
Different. Yeah,
I think it fit the weather. Like, Stockton's really cold right now. I kind of just want him to come just like, man, I've been inside a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Wearing a jacket.
And shout out to being it cold in jackets, but you've been giving jackets out every Wednesday at your...
Right.
I wanted to make sure to bring that. I'm glad.
Yeah,
dope.
Hey,
bro. I can't believe I remember
that. Yeah, so like, we do have a store downtown right in the heart of the city. It's called The Gallery. I prefer to call it a showcase rather than a store. Inside there, all we have is local brands, anything from local clothing to car detailing businesses that are local, mom and pop stuff, everything local. Artists bring their paintings, pictures. Photographers are in there. But aside from that, we've been blessed. Like every Wednesday of the end of the year, it's really cold, man, and crazy cold out here. And we've been blessed. People have been donating jackets, so we kind of just hang outside and give people jackets, drink some coffee, exchange some stories, you know. And so it's been a blessing to be able to do that for people.
That's what's up, bro. That's great that you did that and just giving back and looking out, bro.
Yeah, no,
shows how kind and how cute you are.
babe with the power.
Babe with the power, bro. You like the social media flirting I be putting out there with?
It's cute, bro. It's cute. Like. It's cute.
Know why? Okay, I wanted to bring this up. Know why I wanted to? Because one of these older women that I messed with before, or whatever. I think she was either trying to like make me jealous or something or whatever. But I made a picture of you or a post of you or whatever, and then she's like, "Ooh, like that Mexican dude or whatever, or white boy." She's like, "That white boy,
guy,
yeah." Like, she's cute, and I was just like, "Oh yeah, he's." And I like looked at you different. I looked at you different.
Yeah, I've been hanging out with this.
I'm like, damn, you know what? That nigga is cute. I couldn't even be mad. I was like,
had me blushing the whole time. Like,
and I was just like, I think I even told you about that before. But yeah, that's why ever since then I was like, hey, what's up, cutie?
So just know I take all of Harmon's women.
No,
all of them. I could even take.
Go ahead, married man.
I could take Harmon from his women. You know?
You could probably couple shots, but anyway, yo, bro, thanks for coming through.
Yo, Pryce Ellis up in the house with Harmon Podcast Poppy.
Thank
you. Know he's in here showing me love for my album Casey. Make sure you grab that
out.
January 20th. Casey hits everywhere. Right now it's still hard copies. Slide through to the gallery if you in Stockton. You know we do a lot of good stuff out there. My man, watch out for my man Harmon. He's always doing great moves. It's a pleasure being here, brother, and I'm happy to be pushing the album Casey with you. You know what I'm saying? This is dope.
Hell yeah, bro. And I just look forward just to the response you get from that. You know what I mean? And just promoting it and keep doing you.
Right on,
just like my podcast, just like your album. Looking forward to the future of everything, man.
Man, we're rolling. Stockton is the new Mecca, man. I've been tweeting that for a couple years now.
Hey, so we put it out there like how I am, like putting out shit comes through,
coming,
bro.
Dude. We're the new Mecca, man. So be ready for us.
Hey, on that note.
Y'all fuck with O for show? Y'all fuck with Mr. Fan? Look. I can't hold back. Down like 4 flats. Might have 2 phones on and still don't text back. But girl, I'm the man. What you got planned? My passport needs stamps. I'm thinking Japan. I'm thinking Colossal. My city is hostile. Fuck everyone like a brothel. I need me some options. I come from the opposite. And for the moment there might be some consequence, but hey, what's the move though? This shit slap, who's this? Cutty new phone. Show your true colors, don't be two-tone. They gon' put greatest ever on my tombstone. Look, turn do or die and to do or lie. No, I got that dough, we can do a lie. But you ain't gotta ask, I be on the grind. Look, and you ain't gotta ask, no, it's 209. And it's that shit you just get to. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta say nothing. What the fuck is up, Stockton? Hey, this is one of the dopest hip-hop spots.
Hey, what it is, it's Harmon Warhol. Hey, click all the links aside next to me. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Go ahead and follow us on Instagram. Do something. Please show love. Hey, and get love back. Thank you.